So we're down to the last 8. The competition you sense rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last 4 on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to...
Chance! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Tries to stroke it through. Played out to the right. He's left his man. Could cross it here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Plays it out to the wing. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lucas Vasquez. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early... Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Hoists it forward. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Gets up to head it! Away from it, going for goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, they could have had a bit more joy earlier if they'd varied their game and played a longer ball forward. I think this is looking much more promising now.
Dinks one in. Yelchin.
Real Sociedad have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Gets it back. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. to step in there. That was more than necessary. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Battles to win it back. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Look, has a hit! Garcia. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Yelchin. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Keeper has beaten it away. Has a hit! Goal! Real Madrid! And Real Madrid are ahead. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
That's not going to make it. Gets the better of his man. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. He's got options out wide, and the counter is on. Gets away from his opponent. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Players' body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And the keeper's in command. Referee's had a look. Blown his whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Real Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. We are already promptly... Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Lucas Vazquez. Yelchin. Ball's out on the left now. He gets past his man. Drives it towards the front. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, now that he scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, that's where he wants it. Lucas Vasquez.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Finds himself eased off the ball.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
That's a decent ball. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Fran Garcia. And it's played forward. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And the finish! Great effort, but no way through. Yondi. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? So far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And help's available out wide.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Fran Garcia knocks it away.
Real Sociedad are actually...
Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. One 0 as we head towards the end.
Real Sociedad are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Fran Garcia. Mbappe gets it. Massive leap! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Forward it goes.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Real Madrid just have to run down the clock. Fran Garcia. And that will be the final act. Real Madrid win at home. 90 minutes still to play on the road, but they have a lead to cling to. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal, the team just settled down and looked surprisingly comfortable and didn't really need to work too hard.
sense of occasion here. El Clasico, one of world football's great occasions. No rivalry more intense. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. A reminder, lest you need it, that this is first against second and the expectations are heightened. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Real Madrid have this frantic spell of games. Fixture congestion always brings with it issues around fatigue and injury.
Yeah, and the manager has got to look towards squad rotation now. A bigger part of his job is to keep a freshness and energy about the team.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Alexandro lobs it in gently. Real Madrid were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Yelchin. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Oh, good interception. Barcelona were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
That's a corner kick. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
Decent hit from there. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Into the channel. Plays it out to the wing. Play for a throw. Decent looking ball. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well played, he saw that coming. It's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
And the shot! He's pulled him up for that challenge. Alexandro going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, a bust challenge. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the ball's come out. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Defence has got rid of that. He spotted the run and played him through. takes a goal kick. He'll try from distance. Good strike, quite an alarm. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Alexandro. Just brushed off the ball there. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. He's got away. He can get that clear. That's the throw. Referee's given a throw. To locate someone up front. Alexandro. Yelchin! Oh, that's nice. Yelchin! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Real Madrid failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. The midway point of the game.
Real Madrid really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come.
Has a pop! There's a goal! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Real Madrid take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Real Madrid looking to put things right here following their narrow defeat. Yelchin hoists it high, done very well to intervene. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And now they can launch a counter. Has a look and has a go. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Alexandro. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Yelchin, out to the right. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Alexandro. The only goal came in the early moments of the second period, and it's 1-0. Yelchin. He goes long. Alexandro collects the ball from behind. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, he just had too many touches, and he was asking for it to be pinched off him.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Dinks one in. He's got options out wide. Gets the better of his man. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Ferran Torres. He's making good... That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The wall's done its job. It's been blocked. It's broken loose. That's a good ball to find. Going for goal! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And help's available out wide. Gets away from his opponents. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? Strong punch. Oh, sweet feet. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. This could fall anywhere.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Forward it goes. Ball through needs to be good here.
Real Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
That intervention was very necessary.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
He wasn't being fooled.
Real Madrid can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Well, the clearance is short.
Real Madrid probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And it's Lucas Vazquez. It is just a question of running down the clock now. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And already we're underway here. Real Madrid are the most prolific team in the league this season. It's got through to him. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's played forward. Brings it forward. Real Madrid were imperious when the two sides last met. He'll try from distance. Oh, bang on target. And he's there to clear it. Sevilla get it back again. Hoists it forward. Vinicius Junior hits one! Just off target.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It could be in here. And he's there to hoof it away. Going through. That's a corner kick.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gets away from his opponents. Yelchin! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
That's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. It is deadlocked. Forward it goes. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Vinicius Junior. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He hits it! No, he's missed it.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Yelchin. Belts one. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Could try cutting inside here. He's shot a goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. A real chance to break. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Hoists it forward. And now they can launch a counter. Floats one over. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a loose ball. Mbappe. Yelch. Speculative strike. Oh, that's a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Oh, good interception. And back to base. Gets it upfield. And it's Lucas Vasquez. Goes long. Lucas Vasquez. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. Tries to switch the play. Cuts it out. Played out to the right. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. There's the through ball. Here it is now. Hits one. The captain scores.
And as usual, the skipper has put a lot of effort and endeavour into that goal. It now provides a platform to take that fresh impetus into the second half and go on and try and win this contest. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
The defence did very well to be able to close him down in numbers like that. They basically suffocated his hopes.
And the half-time whistle goes. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Real Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period.
Real Madrid really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Promising run he's making on the right. Crosses it in. With a delicate... Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
To intervene and dispel the growing danger. Gets it back. Trying to get there. Forward it goes. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Real Madrid are still that goal to the good. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Looks to clip it forward. Keeper's got good distance on that. Vinicius Junior. And the defence can get it clear. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Cut out in the nick of time. Well, here is the rain we were told to expect. Tries to dink it in. Has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Lucas Vazquez. That's a promising ball. It's come loose. He's going after it. Clears it out of harm's way. Loose ball, who's going to get that? It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. It's a brilliant interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be
Has a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
all he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
I've got changes here from both sides, in fact. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. He goes long. Timely intervention.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
There's a long ball. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. To the arms of the goalkeeper.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
And that has put paid to that. Out to the right.
Sevilla are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And he's going long. Oh, delightful ball. Receives it in a good position. He's had a shot! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Things starting to look very comfortable. So not long left in this now. Is this to be it? Is this where their title bid hits the buffers? Finds himself eased off the ball, and the weighted pass, and that has been cleared. Hoists it forward. He's got away. Oh, it's opened up, shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Real Madrid take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
There are a few waiting for it. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Mbappe. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's it. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good... one and all, we are glad to have you on board for what must surely be the most unmissable game of this season. It could seal the final destination of the title. Of course, there are minor conditions attached, as with all of these things. 3 points are required. Sounds very easy on paper, but it could well prove to be otherwise in reality. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. The mood is really good now. The players itching to get this going.
Yeah, Peter, definitely the team of the season, and it's their ability to navigate their way through key contests like this that affords them the confidence and nous in knowing that the substance within can be relied upon. They're far more likely to chalk another one up than choke. These lads have a great togetherness and spirit, and I expect to see it again.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Hits one! And the ball's come out!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Real Madrid were imperious when the two sides last met. Going for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to stroke it through. It's out for a goal kick.
Maria have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Gets away from his opponents. Good idea, just poorly executed. Real Madrid are the most prolific team in the league this season. Out to the right. Gets into some space. Acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology.
Has a pop! Goal! Real Madrid! Could that be the start of something big? That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Gets it back. He's found his man. Now a chance to break. He's through. Now is he in? That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Alex Senteas. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Yelchin. Out towards the flank. Hoists it forward. And he's there to cut it out. Tries lifting it over. And he's there to clear it. Looking to break out here. And the weighted pass. Played into space out wide. Just brushed off the ball there. And he's there to hoof it away. Loses his balance and loses the ball. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Across the field it goes. Played into the middle. Keeper sees it all the way. There's the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Real Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Real Madrid really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
He's got away. Goes for goal! And the defence can get it clear. Has a pop! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tries to get it clear. And that has been cleared. Yelchin shoots! Saved! That's good keeping.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Knocks it away. Almeria get it back again. He's had a go! Almeria have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
Real Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, the ride is still a bit bumpy, Peter, so they're chasing the cushion of a second goal.
Oh, he's broken through. Out to the left it goes.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
And it's been given away. cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Real Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Alex Senteas did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Gets the better of his man. Yelchin! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Real Madrid take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Real Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here. Closing in on the last quarter. Yelchin! Great strike. It is for the keeper.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Clears it out of harm's way. It's broken loose. And he should have made it 4.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Oh, really good feet from him. He'll try from distance. Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. Oh, that is off! Has a goal! Alex Centeas. Alex Centeas going full steam ahead down the left flank. Real Madrid are coasting towards victory. Whipped in.
Almeria look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
Oh, that had to be more accurate. So not long left in this now. It cannot be long now. Their crowning moment is imminent. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Lobs it in gently. Could be thinking about a shapes to shoot! It's in! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away.
Real Madrid are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
4 in the game. He is the man. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
It's become a case of men against boys. Ball's out on the left now. He gets past his man. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's played forward. And time is up. And so, the crowning moment. A handing over of a trophy which reflects a truly wonderful season. Every one of them has played his part, and together... Well, football, as we all understand these days, is a sport of rapidly expanding recognition in this gigantic geographical zone. It is much helped by massively improving standards, by the exploits of national teams on the world scene, and indeed, of course, by some of the stars plying their trade in Europe's major leagues. The final here, a testament to just how far the game has come, and who knows, an opportunity for more stars of the future. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. A moment of great pride, the anthems. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
Already started here.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and
chance! Goal! China! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Be a corner. And he's there to clear it. Played for a throw. Towering header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Brushed off the ball there. Played into the middle. And he's there to hoof it away. Final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, real danger here.
It seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. The better of his opposite number. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. You can get that clear. Oh, nice touch. Fired in. And that's been levered clear. Breaks on here.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Tries to locate someone up front. Plays it out to the flank. There's the cross. Cleared away. Played into space out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. A real chance to break. And he's away.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And the counter is on. Out to the right. He's got options out wide. He's gone for it! There it is!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't need, and they've paid the price and deserved to.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Oh, terrible pass. Going through, and the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
And that has to go down as a real opportunity missed. Everything was right until the end.
And it's played forward. Keeper sends it forward. Forward it goes. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Looking to break out here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Tries to get it clear. China have it back and they can go again. Gets good distance on it. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Played out to the right. Back in. Up to meet it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
China get it back again. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looks to bypass the midfield. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Well positioned to make that interception. Whistle's gone. We've reached the halfway point of the final. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Look, this is highly entertaining and exactly what we were hoping for. Goals at both ends and what looks like two very evenly matched sides. Bring on the second half.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score has a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Oh, smart save. Looking for goal! Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Danger averted for now. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Gets into a dangerous position. Done very well to Oh, that is asking for trouble. Good clearance and very necessary. Goes for the cross. Keeper has beaten it away. And now the breakaway. And that's been won straight back. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
And that's been levered clear. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Has a hit! In he goes again! China! And they've got their lead back. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
China take the lead.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Well, that's where he wants it. It's a promising ball. He's got away. Oh, shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Shapes for an overhead. Big relief, it just needed better contact. Finds himself eased off the ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And he's surging through. Clears it out of harm's way. Yelchin. He'll have a go. Disappointing finish in the end.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Gets into a dangerous position. Oh, good interception. He's picked him out. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Gets the better of his man. And the shot! Yes, it's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing.
Hits one! There's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So we have a breakthrough. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Gets it upfield. He's through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Fires from distance. And they've been caught out here. Can he deliver? Hoists it forward, and now they can launch a counter.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Cleared away.
China have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Hoists it high. Nice little flick. He's had a shot! It's broken loose.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's gone for it! Oh, great save. Real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Goes direct to the front line. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Is that. Grand celebrations for a truly grand honour. They are winners of the Asia Cup. So onto centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who as a team blended into champions, and this is their moment. Well, this tournament may only have been a week long, not even that, but in that very short time, it has been a real melting pot of footballing cultures from right around the world, unique to the continents represented by each of the teams taking part. There have been so many memorable displays of terrific sportsmanship, of fellowship, friendship, camaraderie, and the coronation to follow after this final will be its last memorable act. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. Well, Jim, you've seen a lot of this type of tournament. What are you thinking about it?
Yeah, these games, Peter, are a real learning curve because you're coming up against teams and individual opponents that are unlikely to stick to what you'd really like them to do. That plays on your concentration and your ability to improvise against what you're facing, whilst playing your part in your own team's tactics. So it really is time to switch on here.
The action has already started.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Tries to switch the play. And it's played forward. Massive leap! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Has he picked him out? Gets it, and now has a hit! And out to safety. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short on options.
Yelchin! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's got options out wide. And he's there to clear it. It is a corner. Knocks it away. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
And back to base. Luis Gustavo. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Shapes to shoot. That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And he's cut it out. Lucas Vazquez. No goals as yet. Real Madrid can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Alexandro plays it forward. Could move up a gear here. Real chance! Goal! Real Madrid! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Real Madrid have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Yelchin. Good ball, it's found its... And the finish! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Real Madrid are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Real Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Oscar plays a clever pass. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Defenders on the back foot. Tries to dink it in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gets the better of his man. Big chance! And more, and more, and more. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Real Madrid take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's chance! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Sao Paulo are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
And that has been cleared. Plays it out to the wing. Played into the middle. Here's Kajeri. Lucas Vasquez attempts a clearance. Oh, real danger here. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. They're going to throw in. Surely. Forward it goes. Yelchin. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. He's found his man. Could be a chance. Has a hit! Oscar gets good. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Real Madrid very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're just settling back into this second half. Back to the keeper and go again. Courtois sends that a long way. Luis Gustavo. Played down the flank. Oscar. Going through. Time to deliver. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gets wrestled off the ball. Breaks on here.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. No, he's missed it.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Battles to win it back. Lucas Vasquez. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Shot at goal! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
He's tried one. He's kept it out just.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Kajari. Oscar. And he's there to hoof it away. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Goes for a sweeping cross. Yelchin looks to clip it forward. Here's the through ball. Goalkeeper's ball. And that has put paid to that. And the counter is on. Luis Gustavo tries to get it forward quickly. Has he picked him out? Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's had a shot! Get that clear. Lucas Vasquez. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Sao Paulo making consecutive changes here. It has got through to him. Hoists it forward. No question, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. Crunching tackle. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. Yelchin has a look and has a go. That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
And it's Kajeri. Gets away from his opponents. Played back in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Keeper sends it forward. Lucas Moura spreads it towards the left. And the defence can get it clear. Pumps it into the area. Gets it back. It's broken loose. Yelchin. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Not going to make any further progress now. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Lobs it in gently. Knocks it away. And here's the chance to counter. Well positioned to make that interception. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Yelchin. And the shot! Oh, that's a waste. Get the pass he's looking for. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Real Madrid have done it. It is party time as they gather to get their hands on the trophy. So onto centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions. And this is their moment.